But the announcement that I did want to share is that Becoming Ebony is now in ebook form on Amazon. So please be sure to go and get it. I know I had a lot of people who ran into me who, I got to continue to get with the times of change, right? The change of time. uh, excuse me, just this giddy good energy because of course, none of this is still easy, but it's definitely, most definitely possible. And I hope that this is an inspiration to, any and everybody who may know of me and who may not know of me. Oh, it looks like I got somebody in my live. Maybe are you able to state who you are in the chat or something? I would love to give you a shout out because I love when I'm able to just support the people who want to connect with me, especially when it's live and given the energy and vibrancy that it's given. So yes, Becoming Ebony is now in ebook form. Go check it out. You don't have to wait for it now. Hopefully, I'm still new, like I said, to all of this. I'm working on trying to just get myself more out there, get more acclimated with this author journey. And it's truly something that I know that I will be very good at eventually. That's the last call. That was the last call, y'all. But yes, I just wanted to get on here and share that and just I have a few minutes. I'm gonna just, share a transparency moment. So today, um, literally makes like the fifth anniversary, death anniversary of my child Jontez, and I was in therapy today. And it's so funny. Like, I was sitting there with her, and we were just getting some documents and stuff for me to, shred and release and feel more lighter in my energy. And I looked down at this paper, y'all, and a funny story, real quick. So, my boy, he didn't leave this earth broke. He had his last $2 in his pocket, and that's where I had the envelope with the last $2 in it. And I looked down, and on the envelope it said viewing on the 18th and funeral on the 19th. And so it happened in March, so it's literally been 5 years, today since the viewing of me, last being able to view his body and, my family, his friends. And I believe that I actually even saw him the day prior to that, just intimately by myself, because it was a lot. But I noticed that moment in today, and I was just like, wow, like it's so, like, it's so magical to me. It's so, serendipitous, or however you would probably want to describe it. I'm describing it the best way that I can, of how just like the energy of certain days and things roll back around. And it's like a deja vu, because like today is the 18th of March. And like I just mentioned, that was the day of the viewing. But then the 19th, which is tomorrow, which was actually the funeral. And I think I'm gonna take some time when I can to watch the actual funeral clip. I remember there was a lot of people there. I mean, we was at Mount Sinai, and if it was a concert, it would have been sold out. Like, who would have known so many people would have came and showed up for a child's funeral? And of course, we had the repass at the Miguel Palomero skating rink, which was, it was only right, as a child being, passed on. Like, I couldn't see myself doing it any other way to honor him and his friends and cousins and things like that. So it was a very just intimate moment. But as I was sitting in therapy today and I was just sharing this, and I even had remembered, like, I had clients at the Marymount Hospital, and I was even there too the other day taking my client. And, just these waves of emotions came over me, but I dealt with it so differently, like I'm very proud of myself I'm very proud of myself. I know the divine creator is proud of me too. And I know my angel baby boy is proud of me as well. But I was just dealing with like, those emotions and feelings that came up. Like I had knots in my stomach because I was just like, wow, I'm really just now noticing like this is the hospital and I have not been here since the night, that I had to go view him and everything, so just transparency moment of just sharing and just knowing like when you stay present and you just being intentional about yourself and your journey and your process, these things tend to come up, but it's all in how you choose to deal with them. And why I say I'm proud of myself because I don't think I would have been able to deal with these things the way that I have this year as I would have last year or the year before. So for those moments, those dates to just reoccur and pop up on me and me to share with y'all the last $2 that Tez had in his pocket was just phenomenal to me. Um, and to share these moments and to let y'all know like I'm very much still present on my journey, even as I, just share as much as I can. But once again, I do have a limited of time. Thank you for just sharing this moment in space with me. And yeah, Becoming Ebony is available, y'all. Go get this book. It is very self healing, very self help for yourself and others, and even support somebody else that you may know who is on the journey, who has experienced great deal of loss and who is just becoming in their own. And my mommies out there, my angel moms, my angel fathers. We have no name for us, but I'm calling us. That's who we are. Even if our babies may not have been perfect, ain't none of us perfect. We're pure. But the book is available now on Amazon and is also in ebook form. So I thank you guys for your time, your consideration, and your support. You can follow me and give me a subscribe, please, on Substack. And as well as go check out my website at www.respectthachocolate, and that's THAA chocolate.com. I'm on YouTube at respectthachocolate.com. I got a lot of things that I'm in refinement with, not only just my personal self, but my business and how I'm going to be able to continue to just keep putting good energy out here and healing and supporting humanity with the messages behind this. So, yep. Thank you for your time. And I will check back with y'all, y'all willing as I can. All right, y'all. Peace.